Last time on Space Engineers, group survival.
System shutdown in progress. Recovery
Wait, what?
mode enabled.
Oh
Goodbye,
shit!
Captain.
I'm gonna die! Come on, come back online! Computer! Oh, balls. What in the hell happened here? Well, let's see if we can get it out of there. Ah, fantastic! You're operational, that's great. That's just great. I don't need this anymore. Start the tap into the hard drives and get the download. Anything you can get your hands on. The real question now is, how do I get to it? Well, steel plates are my best bet. I can make some type of ramp or bridge across this whatever this is. So I might be able to jump over there, and then I can start welding on the pieces that I need on this side. Alright, well, the day is done. My first day on the planet. I'm not dead yet, which is nice, and all. I'm less screwed than I was, but still pretty screwed. Day 2 on the planet's surface. Well, I couldn't sleep much last night, so I decided to weld a few more of these plates together. It's giving me access to the rest of the ship. It's a little bit easier to get on top of it now, and I can really check out what systems are still active. Today's objective, well, I want to see if that water that I saw, that lake off in the distance, is drinkable. If not, maybe I can rig up some type of filter. I also want to see how far I can get in this spacesuit. What kind of distance and range I can get before my energy gets too low and I start to freeze to death. It's a pretty long journey that way. But I've also got the probe droid here, R5, to do a scan of the area for me. He's not going to be able to tell me anything about the water, but at least I can get a look at what's going on over there. So it's gonna follow me around a bit. Well, that's it for today's log. Got a long walk ahead of me. I'm gonna get started. Captain out. That walk's just too damn far. I'm gonna have to, and then how am I gonna port water from here all the way back to the crash site on the other side of that hill? It's just too far. I might be able to build some type of vehicle, a ground vehicle with wheels and all that. I've got plenty of resources off the base. Off the crashed ship. Wow. It's not a bad looking planet, that's for sure. I declare this Shack Lake. And I can do that, because I'm the smartest person on the goddamn planet. Probably the only person. Can't think like that. Wait a minute. Oh, yay, below 0 temperatures, everything's frozen. It's still kind of dark over here. So, let's get the sample drill out. There we go. Let's take a sample. Thank you, sample drill. I know there's ice 6 meters away, but I appreciate you keeping me. This stuff is tough. There we go. I'll bring this back to base. See if I can get it scanned. Maybe it's drinkable, maybe it's not. It's good to see that the sensor on the drill is still working. Ice indeed, ice indeed. I'm not gonna die from dehydration. It's the little things in life. Now time to head back to base. Yeah, definitely gotta make some type of vehicle. This sucks. Got some more resources out here. I can actually use these metal plates. Let me grab these before I head back. So I gotta build some type of vehicle. I mean, it's just not gonna work. R5. Hey, Betty. So, I made it to the lake. The water seems like it's drinkable. The problem is, it's too far away to walk to every day. And I can't carry enough to make it really worth it. So what we're gonna have to do is build a vehicle to transport gear and equipment out there. Maybe set up a, I don't know, maybe set up like some type of shelter over there. That might be the best idea. I also need to think about getting that refinery to work for me. Like right now, it's not very accessible. I mean, I can walk across my gangplank there, my little bridge that I built, but I don't know. It might be better if I could remove the thing and move it. It could be done. It could totally be done. The big problem is going to be moving those batteries. If I take them apart, they're going to explode. I do think I have enough resources to build a couple of batteries for maybe a small vehicle. No, I'm not going to take you apart, R5. Don't worry. Come on, let's get a flat place to actually construct something going on. And I'm thinking we can do that actually right off of our little bridge here. Plop down a couple platforms. Oh, this isn't... This dirt's in the way. It's too much. It's too much to build into. Let's dig a hole for the structure. We gotta make sure it's solid. There we go. Sorta. I'm thinking some type of small truck. If we get attached solar panels to it, that might be a good idea. I'd rather not waste the solar panels, and honestly, my driving sucks. So if I put solar panels on it, I might break it. So maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe we should focus on getting some type of shelter online with solar panels attached. That means we're gonna need some type of battery though. And there's only so many batteries here. I can't use any of these. They're already built and they're sealed units unless I can pick them up. There's 2 batteries over there. Based size. I would have to lift it. That means my truck would have to have some type of crane or a lifting mechanism. This is getting more and more complicated the more I think about it. We're still gonna need more space to build though. So let's make our platform one more wide. Now we're thinking about a crane to move a battery so I can build an outpost and use those. The truck itself is gonna need a battery. I don't have enough resources for this stuff. Drill this out here. My last one, and this will be our little design flat space, right? It's not bad at all. I like it. Slap one of these on here. I just gotta watch my footing. I don't have to worry about actually building this out. Okay, what do we need to start a vehicle? We need something to build it off of, so let's go to the blueprint section. There we go. I'm gonna have to look through the resource requirements and see what it takes to build wheels. I think I've got enough motors down there. I may be able to take some parts if I really have to. R5. I may be able to take some parts off the ship itself. Yeah, the question is how big do I want to make this? Probably need to make it thicker and a little bit longer. For stability, especially if we're gonna put like a crane on it. What have we got in our assembler? Well, we've got more interior plates. We don't have any displays though, but I think I have a way of getting them. I think I've got a plan. I should have some displays inside the ship. So I can go in there and I can take the displays right off of, well, off of one of the bridge places. Not the place that I'm working off of though. That's gonna be a big problem if I try to take it off of there. This is my recharge point. I can't use that. What about you though? I sure can use you. Come on. Ugh, can't see anything in here. There's some LCDs. Those may be displays. Those may give me the display components. I just have to get in there. No, you're not gonna let me do it? How am I gonna get in there? Ah. I could use the last bit of the hydrogen that I've managed to reclaim. Well, what about you guys? What are you guys built out of? Bulletproof glass. Nope. Nope. Damn. Okay. What I'm thinking, I've got to get to one of those displays in there. And what I'm thinking is I can come through one of these windows. I can come through one of these windows and drop down on top of it. And from there, take the displays. All right, I'm in. And there we go. 4 displays right here. Sorry, Veil 4, but I'm gonna need your display, your cockpit. Nice. Now, if I'm just careful enough not to fall and kill myself, everything should be okay. Actually, if I can grab this while I'm here. Nice. Just easy does it. I might be able to get my captain's chair off of this thing. Just take this, hang on to it. All right. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. That could have been bad. You know our displays and a few more motors. The motors are perfect. That should be what I need. Guess the captain's chair gets to live another day. Now I know how to get in here. Oh, shit. Excellent. Now, back to the build. Oh, while I'm here, let me hook up my energy system and recharge. I might not die. If I can get this system online, this truck online, I'll give it a good build up. I'll give it some solar panels, 2 batteries, maybe, if I can afford it. I'll have to go through my resources again, but I think I had just enough to build 2 batteries. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, and also have an area where I may be able to build a crane to lock onto and lift up stuff like those batteries back there, and then tow them to someplace closer to the lake so I have a source of water. Maybe even hydrogen. Could be hard, but it's doable. Stick the motors in here. I wonder if I should go with another set of wheels. I'm gonna be moving a lot of weight. All right, controls are golden. A little bit closer. That bulletproof glass. It's the displays that are super rare, though. I've got to be careful with. Looks like everything made out of silicon is going to be a problem. I could melt down those windows in there if I really, really had to. Yeah, with the weight, if I do try to move those batteries, I'm going to need to have an extra set of wheels, I'm thinking. Let's put them in the back. Let's do double back wheels. And make this thing just a little bit longer to be able to hold up the crane system. Run up here. See how much silicon we can get. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, didn't die. We've got displays. And we've got bulletproof glass. Now, if I go into production, disassemble. What did you disassemble into? You didn't even tell me. Production, disassemble. You don't tell me, but you'll tell me. Iron and silicon. Well, I need silicon to make the power cells. For every power cell, it's going to take 5 silicon. That's 5 available. That's only going to take 0.33. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. So let's take apart, like, 20 or 30 of these things. And that should be giving me the... Nice. I've got 120 silicon now. Not too shabby. Stop doing that. Let's don't get rid of too much. The next thing we're going to need is nickel. Now, nickel's going to be harder. I don't think anything that I currently have was made with nickel. Motors are made with nickel. Motors can be pulled out of... What do we have in a motor? Not a lot. Radio communication components are made out of silicon as well. I have a few of those, but I'd rather not use those. None of the thruster components survived, and there's no nickel on any of that stuff. I could take apart... Oh, I could take apart some of my solar cells, but now that's getting really dangerous. So nickel has to be a priority thing that I have to find. Oh, the ammo. I can take apart the ammo. How much per? How much nickel are you? 0.07? Ah. It's worth it, though. It's totally worth it. I need the nickel. This assembly of this much ammunition is going to take a while. I only need 0.6 to make a single power cell. I need 40 power cells. I'm going to get most of my nickel out of the ammunition that we're using. Fantastic! Okay, so far so good. How's my energy doing? It's fine. That'll give me the nickel I need. What else did I need? Nickel, I think the last one was iron, and iron I can get from steel plating. I need as much steel plating as I can get anyways. God, this machinery is loud. Yeah, I need iron. The biggest thing I'm going to need is iron, which I can actually take off of any part of the ship I can reach. Nice. I'm thinking this is going to be the section where the I don't know, actually. Cargo section in the back? Probably where all the weight's going to be because of all the tires. Maybe cargo section in the middle. Solar panels in the back. Or maybe I could design a system where the solar panels are actually like the roof of the cargo bay. And we use a crane on the back to lift stuff up and bring it over and drop it in. And then that's really complicated. Dangerously complicated. Alright, the only thing that I'm missing now is solar cells. 40 of them. Power cells, not solar cells. Power cells. Okay, I can even remove the plate now and actually use the wheels if I wanted to. Might not be a bad idea. If I'm not going to do another set of wheels. I don't think I'm going to. So the one thing that I do know is this needs to be framed off. Progress has been made. I've managed to get a platform built that I can work on a truck with, and I've begun the basics of what's going to be my new vehicle of some kind. Hopefully I can build some type of crane and move one of those batteries into position. I've also begun refining and taking apart the ammunition that I've got stored up so far to give me the nickel that I need to make those batteries. So once I get the batteries online, I'll be looking pretty sweet. Not bad for a day's work. Not bad at all. Yeah, bring it up. I need to see the top. There we go. Thank you, R5. So, I don't know. I don't know how we want to do the roof. I mean, it's coming along. You know what? Let's do a log. Let's do a captain's log. Go ahead and start recording. All right, captain's log. It's the end of day 3, and I couldn't sleep much last night, so I ended up working on the truck for most of the night and all into day, the 3rd day here. It's been a long day, and I am hurting. I got the wheel wells in, I got solar panels hooked up in the back, I got a nice flatbed area, and I've decided I don't have mag locks. Like, I don't have proper mag lock blueprints. If I had them, I could print them in the assembler, but it's just not gonna happen. So, I flipped some landing gear upside down, because they've got mag locks actually printed into the bottom of their soles, and I attached them to the back of the truck. That'll allow me to grip on to whatever I put back there. And the plan is to put back the batteries, the base batteries. R5, go over and check out the base batteries before it gets dark. Yeah, so I've already managed to head over and start salvaging whatever parts were attached to these batteries. There's still a gyroscope over on the second one. Oh shit, R5! Oh, I lost contact with you. What the hell? R5! Where did he go? R5! Come back! Oh, 05, come back. Don't leave me. How in the hell did he shoot off like that? Yeah, there's still a gyroscope attached to this other battery, but I'll deal with that later. I'm definitely going to want this thing to have the least amount of weight possible, but I'm trying to figure out what I can do, and I'm thinking, if I use a crane, I'm going to probably have issues, because they're not going to be rated for the amount of weight that one of these batteries is made out of. So what I'm thinking is actually using R5 and welding a couple of landing gear mag locks onto the back of him. Oh, come on, R5, you'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. Hey, where are you going? R5! He's overridden my controls. R5! Oh, that's just rude. I promise it won't harm you. Oh, he's gone out of range. R5! Uh-huh. You went out of range and you went into shutdown mode. Thank goodness you left your inertial dampeners on. You would have fallen out of the sky. Yeah, you can't get that far away from me. You'll be fine. Let's see if I've got you on the remote now. I'm taking manual control over on you again. Get back over here. All I'm saying is we put a couple of mag locks on you and we'll be able to lift one of those batteries. Oh, you hit a tree! Go, you're the clumsiest thing. All right, come on, let's shut down for the night and get your systems rested up. I need to see the damage from that tree hit you just took. Yeah, I'll meet you over at the bridge. I didn't mention in the log the solar panel work that I've done. So I built this bridge, and I've kind of gone crazy with the bridge, and I've been salvaging parts off the ship every chance I get that I can use with the on the truck. I don't think I'm going to be staying here too much longer. If I can get a secondary base operational, I think I'm going to try to move all the important parts of the ship off, or at the very least use their resources. But power started to drop really fast when I started using the refinery, so I had to attach a couple of large solar panels and build a frame for them sticking out of my hole. It's worked out pretty well. It's actually keeping the batteries charged. As long as I don't run the refinery for too long, the charge on the battery seems to be just enough. So if those two batteries that are over there in the field work fine, I should be able to run a pretty decent sized base off them and a couple of well-placed solar panels. Alright, let me get back downstairs. I've also made a little ramp going down. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, let's see what we've got now. I've got the hard drive set up. R5, the feed is good? Alright. I've got R5's hard drive set up through the comm terminal going through my suit, and I can finally go through some of the files that I managed to save off the ship's hard drive. Looks like 80% of the files were indeed mostly the ship's AI core. That's the good news. The bad news at the moment, the bad news is the fact that the only entertainment files that I could find, the only ones that survived, were Commander Wasted's. You wouldn't think this is a problem. Alright. Record my camera feed. I want this in the log, so people know why I lost my goddamn mind on this planet. The book list is pretty substantial. A lot of sci-fi books, pretty happy about that. But what about music? I'm going to be doing a lot of driving. I'm going to be doing a lot of welding and grinding, and I thought some tunes would help me so I wouldn't be talking to my goddamn robot all day. Yeah, well, the only music on here is from late 80s, early 90s TV shows. I did not expect this from Wasted. This is all he's got on here. No new holovids. Nothing. As tonight, I guess I'll start watching. Cheers. Why not? I'll watch Cheers. Maybe Knight Rider. That seems a little bit more fitting for my current predicament with the truck.
Knight Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist.
Hey, R5. Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I'm working on the truck again. I've actually gotten a lot done, where there's a bit more that I can finish up tonight. Here, check it out. What I think I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna finish up the cargo containers, and then I'm gonna work on getting an ore detector online. That's gonna be something that I think will be really, really, really useful. Really useful to get this thing running. I'll be able to find out what kind of ore we've got out there. So when I drive out to the lake, I know, it's been like 2 days since I've slept, but I really want to get this project moving. I can't sleep anyways, so whatever. Ore detector, we're gonna get the cargo bay online so I can load some stuff into it. I made these ramps so I can just walk right up, so well, I say that. Let me just jump up here. I got the wheels lifted a little bit, but, oh, come on. There we go. I can walk right up here. I'm not using the cockpit controls. I'm actually going to be using the remote control block and use my suit to pilot the truck, at least for now. I think it's the best way of doing it. Got the batteries online, and the solar panels are now fully hooked up, though not the best angle. I'm going to have to park on hills and stuff. I want to really get, like, the perfect angle for sucking up all those juicy solar rays. Lots of space in the back here, but the ore detector, I don't know. I might just, like, shove it in right here, actually. Let me take a look at that. Ore detector, ore detector. We need an ore detector, and then we need, yeah, that'll fit right there. So I can put the ore detector right here, which I gotta have a detector component, which we don't have any, so we'll have to try to manufacture one. And then whatever we need to get this cargo bay wrapped up. Interior motors, displays, oh man, more displays, and interior plates. So I'm gonna get working on this. You just, yeah, keep me in my light source, R5. Don't give me that demoted to a light source. I need it. This is what I need help with. And you're here to help. It's getting really uppity. There we go. Ore detector's online. It's a small one, though. I don't think it's going to have a lot of range. And then the cargo container. What, this thing? Yeah, it's a frame for a rocket launcher. I was going through the requirements for making some stuff, and I just wanted some safety rails. Just something up here to help me mount this, this control panel. Yeah, this control panel controls the landing gear, the mag locks. But instead of using up like 5 pieces of steel to make these solid armored blocks, which is, you know, the only blueprint we have in there for small armor, except for the really heavy stuff, which I'm not even going to touch right now, a rocket launcher pod, which I have no reason to use weapons right now. I mean, there's no threats out here that I've seen. I mean, we keep our eyes open, but was 1 piece of metal to make this frame, and it makes a perfect frame to mount stuff to, so I put 2 of them on here. Yeah, I think it's kind of neat. I mean, I don't have the processing power to design my own stuff, to put, you know, to actually 3D print, but this works. This works really well. I'm just gonna have to use what I've got and wing it. And wing it, as they say. Wings. I will think about that later. Anywho, alright. That's hooked up. That's hooked up. Was there anything else that I wanted to mess around with? I can still reach this from the ground, right? Yeah, I can reach that, no problem. Cool. Bum-ba-da-bum. Space Rider. A dangerous look at a man in space who may or may not exist, driving his truck at night. And I'm running out of oxygen in my suit. So, stop her. She works! Why I'm wearing my helmet? Just in case of accidents. Alright, remote. Get back into control. Alright, I gotta bring her back to the crash site. Parking brake is off? What are we doing on power? We got 1 block of power left. Gotta bring her home. R5, I'm coming back into the bay. And by bay, I mean our little wreckage space. Oh, tree. Now, I don't want to fall into, like, a hole. I got 150 meters away? Jeez. I didn't get that far. There it is, there it is, there it is! Parking brake! Oh, shit! Cool! God, how close am I? Oh. Okay. Okay. This is why we don't drive at night. I think I should work on the radius of my lights. Put this hole here. God. R5! Give me a aerial view. I need to see what's going on. So I ended up on the other side. I see where I'm at. Okay. Yeah, no driving this across. I think I'm gonna just park her here for the night. That might be my safest bet. No more driving around. Joyriding. Well, one more night on the planet. At least the truck works. My first journey starts tomorrow. Shack out.